What's going on, fam? Black Men Ain't Shit the podcast. Your man B Man. I just wanted to come at y'all one more time, man. I'm back at work, so another night. I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving and all that. So appreciate everybody that viewed that last video. That was the first one for the do me a favor and like and subscribe and all that so I can start getting these videos out there so people can watch them. Anyway, so I I want to talk about these these female YouTubers, man. You know, and some of the stuff that they be saying, man, it's kind of like it'll trip your head out, man. It's like the kind of stuff they say. It's like you gotta be, you have to be the you have to have the mentality or the cognitive reasoning of a mentally challenged chimpanzee to even believe some of the shit that these women say. It's like they will say any goddamn thing in order to try to make some type of point and say it in the most passionate way possible to try to get you to try to sell it to you. It's like they be trying to sell you this shit. So, right, so I'm watching this YouTube video, right? And of course, I'm not gonna say her name because I don't, like I said before, I'm not trying to start no YouTube beefs or whatever. I don't know nobody coming back at me talking about, oh, he talking shit about me and he flagged my channel because I mentioned the motherfucker name and shit, right? So if y'all understand or know who I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Y'all will figure it out if y'all watched her video, which was some bullshit that she was talking about. The shit is insane. So I'm watching the video, right? And she was talking about this dude that made a video saying that he was tired of women constantly using men for financial gain or whatever. And it was like he was saying he wanted to be more than just, looked at more than just a provider and all that. And I get it. I get where you're coming from with that, but my response to him would be, no, brother, you don't want that. You don't want any woman that you're dealing with to not look at you as a provider or anything like that. I think we should get black men off that whole mentality. We constantly looking for some kind of way to get out of providing for the women that we dealing with, because not because of no ego shit, but mainly because that is the only way to ensure that you're going to have any semblance of a decent relationship dealing with a black woman. Because if you're not that provider in the household for her, then you are not going to get any kind of respect whatsoever, bro. It's not going to happen. You're going to have all kinds of trouble and problems. That woman is not dependent upon you in any kind of way to make sure that she's straight. If she has any kind of financial head above you, you are not about to get no respect out there, woman. She is not about to give a fuck about nothing you have to say, and you are going to go through complete and pure fucking hell. So that is not what you want, is to not have her look at you as a provider. That is not what you want. That's my response to that particular video. But this chick, she was like just making a response like to his video. And in her response, she was saying that that as far as gold diggers are concerned, and the women that we look at and say, oh, these gold diggers or whatever, right? She was like, well, she took out a little chalkboard with her little, and she was like, she wrote 10 lines down on the whiteboard, right? And she said, these 10 lines on the whiteboard was 10 women. So she was like, okay, to the audience, how many out of these 10 women do y'all think is gold diggers? And I'm like, 10? I'm like, yeah, 10. She was like, so, but she never gave the answer to how many women out of the 10 was. You know, so she never gave the answer. So she upped it up. She was like, okay, well let's say let's do this 10 to the second power. Let's just say how many out of this? So we're going up to 100. How many out of this 100 women is do you think is a gold digger or whatever? I said, I'm thinking to myself, 100. So she never gave the answer to the 100 either. So she was like, well, no, let's ramp it up to 300. I was like, all right, 300, that's cool. Ramp it up to 300. She was like, how many do you think out of this 300? I was like, 300. So she never gave the answer to the 300, right? So she said, well, let's ramp it up to a higher number. And then she said, well, she said, when I was in high school, and right there, when she said when I was in high school, right there, I knew it was about to be some bullshit, right? I knew right there, this is where she's about to try to internalize this whole fucking thing and try to make her own personal opinion about some shit sound like it's a fucking fact. You know how that's how they do. That's the main way that they try to argue anybody down about anything that could possibly be a fact. They'll just internalize the situation and give you some arbitrary information that has nothing to do with nothing and just expect you to accept that shit as fact. So she was like, I went to high school, say about 3,000 people, and let's just say that it was half and half, men and women. So let's say 1,500 men and 1,500 women. And then we could round that number down to 1,000. So out of them 1,000 women, how many do you think was gold diggers? And she kept on, it was like she was trying to not make it seem obvious that it's about to bullshit you, right? And you know how she talks, she kind of tries to talk kind of like with this sweet voice, but the shit is very fucking annoying because you know it's phony, right? You know it's phony as fuck the way she's sounding. So she tries to sound all motherly and shit. But you know it's some phony shit that she's doing, like, you know. So she was like, out of those 1,000, I only knew one girl that was like that, right? So I was like, first of all, you don't know 1,000, you don't know all 1,000 of them fucking girls at your goddamn school. I don't give a fuck how popular you thought you was. You do not know all 1,000 of them fucking girls personally. I don't think I've known 1,000 people personally enough to know what their fucking relationship situations was, or to know how they act in relationships and shit. I have known 1,000 people in my whole fucking life that way, right? Much less the 4 years I was in goddamn high school. So she was like, out of those 1,000, I've only known one girl that was like in that way. And so that was the answer. 1 out of 1,000 women. And she just went from there and just said, okay, it's just one out of 1,000. So there's only 1 out of 1,000 women that's like that. And she just changed the fucking subject from right there. That was it. She just changed the subject. She was like, and so now, out of 1 out of 1,000, there's only 1 out of 1,000. That's she just left it like that. She was just like, it's just only 1 out of 1,000. And she just changed the subject. And that was it. She just moved on to a different topic. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, so it's a 1 out of 1,000 women that's trying to get at a nigga for his paper. There's only 1 out of 1,000. That's what you're saying. And that's it. And my reaction to that was, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. What the fuck is you talking about? Who the fuck do you think are you talking to? And the comment section was so disheartening. it was motherfuckers in the comment section that was like, "This video is the truth." Oh, you make so much, you make such good points, and motherfuckers was like, all caps, facts and shit. So I was like, I gotta turn this bullshit off. I can't watch the rest of this shit. Right? This shit just went on to her talking about, well, you motherfuckers always talking about y'all don't want to be providers, but y'all ain't really providing nothing in a goddamn way, and all types of shit. So I just couldn't fucking take the shit, man. I just left the shit alone. I turned that fucking video off, man. I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna say that she needs to be one of the ones that she made a fucking example of, because I've been following her for a minute now, and shit, she done been through the ring on her damn self. She just trying to get back on the map with her shit. She was out there doing bad all kind of ways, living out of a car and all types of shit. You know what I mean? All the people that she was thinking that was gonna have her fucking back on YouTube, all that shit she was talking about men and all that crazy shit on YouTube. You know? Ain't none of them fucking people was there to help her ass. But what was crazy was she started the video out talking about we're gonna be discussing all kind of different topics, including rape. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck rape got to do with this shit? You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's just like Sergeant Willie Peter always say, it don't matter what fucking topic they come up with, when it comes down to black men, that's the first thing they want to come up to is rape and pillage. That's how he say that shit. That shit be funny as a motherfucker. And that nigga say that shit, how you say it, rape and pillage, right? So, yeah, man, I just don't understand how these females on YouTube feel like, you know, they have any real valuable topics to speak on, or anything of value to speak about, man. That shit is ridiculous, bro. And I know for a fact that if I ever went to challenge her in a comment section or, you know, anything like that, it would be a waste of fucking time. Like, I was watching Black Ram video today, and, you know, his video, shout out to Black Ram, that dude there's a fucking prophet when it comes down to these women, man. But he was like, is the succubus opinion even valid? Like, why would you even waste time trying to discuss anything with her that was, you know, is there anything that she has to say that's of any value to you? And I was sitting there thinking about that shit, like, you know what, Black Ram, you right, man, because when you try to talk to these females, when you try to talk to these women, man, it's like, it's not even like pulling teeth. It's almost like trying to pull your own leg off and beat your own ass with your own fucking leg. It's crazy. You're gonna fall off. You're gonna fall all kind of ways. You know, it's just an act of futility. You know, it's like, what's the fucking point? But yeah, man, that's what was on my mind. I don't have a whole long video to make with this. I just wanted to, you know, try to get that off and maybe give y'all something to laugh about. Hopefully, y'all will probably go see that video. And yeah, man. Try to subscribe. Try to share the video or like, put the thumbs up on it so I could. You know, encourage your brother. Keep on going. And make things keep on making this thing work. So, all right, with that, I'm out. And as usual, black men ain't shit.